This is the galaxy's greatest here. What am I the greatest at? Everything in the galaxy! Today, we are going to be reviewing WrestleMania 32. It is finally in the books, and are you sports entertained? We're going to start off with the kickoff now. This will not go under the final grade. Kalisto successfully defended his United States Championship against Ryback in an alright match. I'll give it 2 3/4 stars. Team Total Divas defeated Team Bad and Blonde, and I was a little impressed with this match. And Bree's transition into the Yes Lock at the end of the match, that was clean. That was clean. And Eva Marie, she did an alright job in that match. I'm not afraid to say it. 2.5 stars. And then the Usos versus the Dudleys. Usos defeat the Dudleys. Dudleys try to put them through tables. Fails. Usos put them through the tables. So, yeah, that happened. Didn't really care for this match. I'll give it 2 stars. So, kickoff, I was 2-1 with my predictions. Now on to the main card. We start with the 7-man Intercontinental Championship ladder match. Kevin Owens defending his championship against Sami Zayn, The Miz, Dolph Ziggler, Stardust, Sin Cara, and Zack Ryder. This was a pretty good match to open the show, and I had a feeling in my head, but I wasn't confident on it. But Zack Ryder is the new Intercontinental Champion. At the party I was at, we all popped. We were happy for Zack Ryder. Very good match. A lot of good spots. Sin Cara was on fire in this match. This may be the best showing of Sin Cara, and he didn't get hurt in a ladder match for once. I'm going to give this match 4 stars. Next, we have AJ Styles taking on Y2J, Chris Jericho. This may be my favorite match they've had. I had a feeling, I still picked AJ Styles, but I still had that feeling WWE was going to do the WWE thing and have Chris Jericho go over. Now, my main problem with this match isn't because Jericho won. It's because I feel like they're not properly showcasing AJ Styles. Jericho kicked out of the Styles Clash, which really bugs the hell out of me, because that move finishes a match. It's a finishing move, and they are not treating it as such. We've watched him in the past, especially in the last 2 years. AJ can go. He could do a lot more, but we feel like he's not doing a lot more. I just think he needs to be showcased better. He needs to get more offense in. Other than that, I still say it was a good match. I'll also give this 4 stars. Next, we have the New Day taking on the League of Nations. New Day comes out in a big old box of bootios. They make sure you ain't booty. I'm not advertising. Rusev didn't come out in a tank this year. I really wish he would have ran over the bootios box, but that's alright. New Day had a shorter promo than usual, which I actually liked because they ramble on too long, which starting to make me get tired of New Day. But tonight, or last night, it was good. Match was alright. League of Nations got the win as I predicted. Post-match, Barrett goes on the microphone saying, "We're the best, blah, blah, blah. No one can beat us." Out comes Shawn Michaels in his ring gear, and I'm thinking, what the hell's happening? Then Mick Foley's coming out. What's happening? And then Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm like, Jesus. All 3 men come down to the ring. They whoop League of Nations with a little bit of help of New Day. Pardon the interruption, but we need to take some time to appreciate the amazing sell by Rusev, taking that Stone Cold Stunner. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up right now because it was a thing of beauty. Check it out. Back to the review. Afterwards, New Day starts dancing. They got Shawn Michaels twerking. And they get Mick Foley dancing. And Austin, he started dancing a bit too. And then he stunned Xavier Woods. I say that was great showing. Next, we have what I originally predicted as match of the night, Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose. And all I can say is how I was pretty disappointed. I was expecting much more. Instead, it was not. It went on too short, in my opinion. This match could have easily gone on another 5 minutes, and it wasn't as brutal as we all expected this match to be. And Brock Lesnar won, and we didn't even get to see Dean Ambrose use the barbed wire baseball bat. I mean, chainsaw is one thing. I understand why he wouldn't use that. But that was disappointing. He didn't even pull out his red wagon that he had on Raw. I just don't know. And the match kind of ended with just Brock as the winner and didn't show Dean getting up and having a standing ovation or anything. It was just Lesnar wins. Next match. You can see why I was disappointed. It was still a good match, but it's nowhere close to where this match should have been. I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. Next was not the Divas, but the Women's Championship match. That's right, on the kickoff show, Lita presented the brand new WWE Women's Championship. Charlotte taking on Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. And you know what? This may have been match of the night. Finally, the women got to showcase their talent. Really good match. Great match, I would say. Charlotte retains... Well, actually, I shouldn't say retains. She's the brand new WWE Women's Champion. She won with a figure 8 on Becky Lynch. And Ric Flair pretty much held Sasha Banks back, which was illegal because it's a triple threat. Highly recommend you watch this match. I'm going to give it 4.25 stars. Next, and you know what? I'm going to say this was match of the night. I've seen a lot of opinions, but the atmosphere and the storytelling in my eyes, this was match of the night. Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. I don't have a lot to say here, but yes, the pace may have been kind of slow, but to me it told a story. It was brutal. And a 47-year-old man jumped off the Hell in a Cell. Now, when Mankind was thrown off, that was probably a 20-foot cell. This cell is probably 30, 35 feet. God bless this man. If you don't respect him, I don't know what to say. This man deserves all the respect in the world. But to finish the match, Shane McMahon just told Taker to bring it. Taker pats Shane on the head. Tombstone. 1, 2, 3. Undertaker wins. Shane doesn't get Monday Night Raw. Bit disappointing, but hopefully we find out what's in that lockbox of his. I'm going to give this match 4.5 stars. And next we have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I would probably say this was my least favorite match of the night. I mean, to be fair, Battle Royals, they're not... They're rarely going to be great matches. And they're sometimes good matches. Battle Royals aren't going to be the most exciting. But there were exciting moments. I didn't see Shaquille O'Neal coming down. They're finally renewing that rivalry after, 7 years with The Big Show? Took a while, but it's finally happening, I guess. We got a couple surprise entrants. We got Tatanka. I mean, he got that jobber entrance, but still, that was a nice surprise to see Tatanka in there. We also had DDP. That was pretty cool too. But now my predictions were number 1, Bray Wyatt, and he wasn't even in the match. We'll get to him later. My number 2 was Mark Henry. So at this point, it was kind of my number 1. Until I saw what NXT guy was in there. I was thinking it'd be Finn Balor or maybe Samoa Joe. It was Baron Corbin. And I was thinking, this guy's got to win. And what happened? He won. The last guy he eliminated was Kane. And Baron Corbin is the third ever Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. I'm really happy for the dude. I'm really wondering where they're going to go with it. But wait and see. I'll give the Battle Royal a star and 3/4, I guess. Next, we had The Rock coming out with a flamethrower. I am not joking. Lights his name on fire, goes to the ring, starts cutting a promo, talking about the attendance record. Then he says he has another surprise. I don't know how to make the noise. The Wyatts come out. And Bray Wyatt starts, rambling and saying that he's going after The Rock. Pretty much what he said. And I was getting excited because I was thinking, Bray Wyatt's going to beat down The Rock. All right. Finally, something after you've been burying him for the last, I don't know how long. And eventually he gets to the point where, and Rock starts giving Bray Wyatt credit here. I could tell he wanted to have Bray Wyatt go over because of what he was saying for Bray Wyatt, that he's a charismatic dude and everything. He was putting him over while making fun of him. And then Rock starts taking off his shirt and says, we're not having a WrestleMania fight. We're having a WrestleMania match. I was getting really excited, thinking, oh my gosh, an impromptu Rock versus Bray Wyatt match? Sweet. And then we see it's Rock and Eric Rowan. Why you do this? Why? 6 seconds. The match was over. Somewhere in the world, Chavo Guerrero, he's smiling right now, realizing he wasn't the quickest one to lose at WrestleMania. Somewhere in the world, Daniel Bryan must be smiling because he wasn't the last one who lost within seconds. And somewhere in this world, Luke Harper may be frowning or smiling because he could have either been the one facing The Rock or could have been the one losing in 6 seconds. So, a win-lose for Luke Harper, I guess. The Wyatts tease a beatdown afterwards, and John Cena! John Cena comes out, makes his big return, and at first we're like, oh, John Cena! And then we're like, oh, John Cena. Rock and Cena beat down the Wyatts. And the Wyatts, for one night, were revived just to have their hole dug even deeper. And on to our main event. Triple H, Roman Reigns, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship on the line. I'm going to be fair. This match was alright. This match was fine. However, the only reason why I didn't care about, maybe the main reason I didn't care about it was because we had 5 hours of WrestleMania. 5 hours! I was beat. Now, I'll say one thing. Stephanie, she looked good. She looked good. The match went on, in my opinion, way too long. Roman Reigns won. Are you surprised? Fans booed, but you know what they did? They hit up the music a lot louder, piped in cheers, and lowered the crowd mics. Are you surprised? I mean, I'm not upset anymore. I'm at the point where I don't care. I just want them to be booked properly here going on forward. And apparently post-match, after the pay-per-view was over, Roman was carrying his daughter out of the entrance, which, if you wanted to get sympathy on a guy, wouldn't you put that on the actual show? But again, it's WWE, whatever. I'm going to give the match 2 and 3 quarters. I'll say that's fair. Maybe 3 stars. It was an alright match. It wasn't bad. I was just way too freaking tired to care at that point. And that was my WrestleMania review. And my final rating is a 7 out of 10. A solid show. I'll give it B as a letter grade. And that, guys, was my WrestleMania review. What do you think? Do you enjoy WrestleMania? Did you not like WrestleMania? What was it compared to NXT TakeOver Dallas? NXT was so much better. Give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And as always, subscribe to the Galaxy's Greatest. And I'll catch you later. Please subscribe.